Back. The doctor is in today, and it's geriatrician Dr. Chandini Sharma. We talk a lot this season about giving gifts, but as we mentioned a few minutes ago, perhaps there's no greater gift to give than life through organ donations. Welcome in, Dr. Sharma.
Thank you.
Always love having you.
Oh, me too, me too.
My coworkers and I were talking, before you got here about, having the little heart on our driver's licenses and how important organ donation can be.
Yeah, and you were telling me about the story of a 1-year-old receiving a heart. So, of course, I work with the other end of life, or seniority or age. And that is like, so when we were talking about this topic, I had to do some reading because I really didn't know much about it myself, except for, think about a donation. So, most wonderful thing that I learned that in the US, there is no age limit that they'll say, oh, above this age, you as a human being cannot donate an organ of whatever nature.
That's incredible.
When I was reading, so 92-year-old was the oldest person recorded to give a liver to a 69-year-old and save the life.
A 92-year-old liver.
92-year-old.
Wow.
And so and of course, blood donation, there is no limit. It's like if you're healthy enough, and they will ascertain that before they allow you to donate blood, there are certain medical conditions in which they're like, well, let's not take the blood. But outside of that few limitations, there's a lot more capacity of saying, hey, you could donate blood, you could donate like cornea. So there are, it's a so specialized situation that, as I said, even I didn't know much about it other than when I scraped the surface. But the fact is, you can. So just because we keep talking about the limitation of a human being when they're older, there is one place where there's no limitation, whatever that gift be.
So someone who's, older, who says, oh, I can't help somebody else, they probably could.
They probably could. They probably could. So worth exploring that. And of course, a little technical thing like supposing, and this is for the families and maybe even the people, when I'm an organ donor, are you?
Yes.
Good boy. So driver license reminds you, so it's in the back of the mind, if a family decides that, oh, how do we get that done, right? Because grief takes over everybody when end of life happens, but if you're hooked up with hospice prior to passing away, hospice usually helps the families take care of organ donation. Because of course, again, this is a very technical thing. There are lots of limitations, like a certain number of hours before you can, etc. But forget about when you're gone. Even when you're alive, you could do a lot.
Yep.
Blood.
Blood donation.
Come on.
A lot of people give blood all the time.
One of the gentlemen that in the nursing home we were taking care of, he was probably rewarded by the Red Cross a big carpet or like a throw, because he had given gallons and gallons of blood. Gallons. Like, oh my God.
Gallons.
Gallons.
Well, Dr. Sharma, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time.
You too.